Hello, welcome to TechShirmat. In this session, we will discuss about a process through which we can create a view where we are using subquery. Okay, so mainly we will discuss how to create a view using subquery. So for that, I have created some queries here. I will show you those queries and then we'll discuss the process. So first of all, what we are doing here, we are creating one table with name employees. So this is the query that I'm using for creating my table. Create table employees, where the first column is employee ID, integer type. Second column is first name, varchar 50. Third column is last name, varchar 50. Fourth is department, varchar 50. And salary is decimal 10 to. Okay, so this is the declaration for my table. Once my table is created, after that I inserted from some records as a sample records for 5 user. So below is the insert query for inserting multiple records. So I'm using this query where I'm inserting 5 records. Okay, now I will show you the data that we have inside this query. And in this table, select star from Sharmit1 slash employees. Now if I hit enter, you can see there are 5 records, right? Now what we will do, we will create one view but with some specific condition. Let's say from this table we want to fetch the data only for those employee whose salary is greater than the average salary of these table. Okay, so what we are doing, basically we are calculating the average salary of this table, and then we will select those employee whose salary is greater than that average salary. So for that we will use view with subquery. So here you can see I'm creating the view, create view, high salary employees as select employee ID, first name, last name, department, salary from employees where salary is greater than, and then this is the subquery, select average salary from employees. So what it will do, firstly it will calculate the average salary, and then it will check if the salary is greater than average salary. Then we will fetch the employee ID, first name, last name, department, salary from employees table. Okay, so this view I have already created, so I will directly show you the data. So you can see it fetches two records only for the employee ID 3 and 4, and if I do shift F8, you can see these are the salary which is higher than the average salary of this table. Okay, so it is quite simple. You just need to create a table, then you can insert the data, and after that you can create a view where I'm using subquery to check whether the salary is greater than average salary of the table. Now we will discuss how we can create the same view but with SQL RPG program. So for that, firstly I will remove my this. Let me retrieve this query. I'm removing this view because this now we will create this using SQL RPG program. So if I do select now, so it is showing it is not found, right? So what we will do, we will check the program. So I'm taking the program in edit mode. Here we are firstly declaring the constant, which is SQL state underscore valid with 5 times 0. Then we are checking for the commitment control and it is set as none. And then we are executing the query, which is create view high salary employees as select employee ID, first name, last name, department, salary from employees table where salary is greater than, and this is the subquery, which is select average salary from employees. Now after this query is executed, we will verify the query. If it is executed successfully, in that case it will return SQL state equals to SQL state underscore valid, which means 5 times zeros. In that case we will just print the message view created, else we will print the SQL state with a message query ended with an error and INLR equals to star on. Okay, so let's quickly compile this program and call this. So you can see it is created. Now if I call this again, then it will give error. Why? Because it is already there. So therefore it is returning 42710 query ended with an error. So let's verify this if it is created or not. Yes, it is created again. Okay, so this is the in SQL RPG, like it is quite simple. We are just verifying the query and everything is same as we did in the SQL screen. We are just running this query, which is for fetching the record whose for all those employees whose salary is greater than the average salary of the table. Okay, so yeah, this is all about this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmat.